9:12. Welcome back into Get Up DC. Okay, get spinning. Today is National Vinyl Record Day. It's a day encouraging listening to all kinds of music on vinyl records, which has had quite the resurgence in recent years. In 1991, vinyl records left the mainstream, but they've been on the incline since 2006 or 2006, I should say, even outselling CDs in the U.S. for the past 2 years. To talk more about that resurgence is Eric Lilly, the executive director and CEO with the musicianship and DC's Queen of the Blues, Carly Harvey. Good morning to you both. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having
on
us.
what is really a fun day. It's a celebration of music and vinyl records. Eric, I want to start with you because in an age of music streaming, it seems like records, they're not going anywhere. In fact, stronger than ever.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's, if you look at the history and the nostalgia associated with vinyl recordings, going back to the time that Thomas Edison created the phonograph in the late 1880s.
Which is the formal title for it, right?
Yes, exactly. And then RCA Victor Records created the first vinyl recording from classical music. And you fast forward to the Beatles in 1969 with their iconic, album cover, Abbey Road, where the Beatles are walking across the studio. And then most recently, 3 or 4 years, back in 2015, the Wu-Tang Clan had the most expensive vinyl recording ever sold, and it was purchased for $2 million. So I think that the vinyl recording industry is here to stay. It's nostalgia. It was resurged during the pandemic. People are looking for other hobbies, and just like a lot of the things in our culture, we're going back. It never leaves. It's coming back, and digital burnout exists. Although a lot of people are transferred to the digital platforms, but there's nothing like digging in the crates and pulling up the old.
Nothing like that,
nothing
right?
like that.
Yeah.
So.
And Carly, you're about to release a new album on vinyl. I mean, some would argue, hey, it might be that the experience is even better on vinyl. What's that process been like for you?
It's been really great. I mean, it takes a while to print vinyl because a lot of musicians are doing it now. So you're backed out about 14 weeks to get your vinyl printed in time for your album release and things like that. But it's been so great. I have 2 record players at my house, and so I'm excited to have it for myself.
For sure, for sure. And where can we find it? Where can we go?
Well, you can go to carlyharvey.com, and I'm also having an album release party on my birthday, August 25th, and so all the information about that is on my socials and on my website.
Mark the date, August 25th, you guys. And Eric, finally, why are vinyl records so important? I mean, to have them here with us.
I think it's very similar to, books. There's audio, digital books, but there's also, there's nothing like the hardcover. I think it's important because it speaks to the history of the record and the record production companies and things of that sort, but I think it's important here in the DMV. Back in 2023, the rock group Metallica bought this company called Furnace Record Pressing out of Alexandria, Virginia. So the great thing about the DMV that we touch all components of the record industry: distribution, sales, creative, distribution, the business side of it. So the musicianship is just happy to be able to connect the dots. As you see, she is a former Whammy Award winner.
Yes.
And as you know, the musicianship produces the Whammy. So we're just glad to be here and just spread the word. So go to your record store, dig up some of that old vinyl and stuff. It's a collector's item and stuff, and enjoy the music.
Well said, well said. Thank you so much to the both of you.
Thank you.
All right, Jonathan, over to you.